Well, good day, viewers, and welcome to the Sport Trap Show. I'm your host, Brian Munango, updating you on the latest sports news. Well, to start off with, Manchester United finally got a wonderful win in the Premier League over Leicester City, winning convincingly 3-0. Very unfortunate for the Arsenal, not for the Arsenal fans, I apologize. Very unfortunate for the Chelsea fans as they couldn't get the best of an informed Arsenal team, losing it again there. And then another shock of the weekend. I think as a Manchester United fan, it's very easy for us to be shocked by Manchester City's fall. It's just too much. Seeing them draw 2-2 against Brighton was, I think, the cherry on top of the cake this past weekend. And then we also know that the Premier League, the NRU Premier League started this past weekend, bringing all the tries and all the action back to life. I think supporters were very excited about this weekend. We'll be focusing on the Dolphins and Kudus game later on in the show, as that was the game that we were broadcasting. But nonetheless, we still have a lot of results to talk through and a lot of footage to talk through. So please stay tuned as we get right into the hit list. Well, the Namibia Tennis Association hosted their second senior tournament over the past weekend, and we had Mariet Ngula as the reporter on duty. He caught up with a few of the tennis players, and these are a few of the words that they had to share.
Okay, we are here with Dixon Fury. He's the runner-up of the second senior tournament. Dixon, how did you make of the game?
Apparently, I didn't go my way today, but then I thought maybe I'm gonna take him again, whereby when I take him like in the third sets, then I grind more and then to make him tired because playing against big people and stuff, you just have to make them move and make him move too much. So. And he needs to play more in the third set so that I could get the game so easily. But then his fitness levels was up to date today, but he played very good. Yeah, he got some good points going, and he couldn't give up so easily on the shots that I was like throwing hard into him.
Okay. I mean, you've come this far, so looking ahead, which competitions are you looking forward to?
I'm looking forward next month, apparently, maybe to play one future tournament in Angola, and get some tournaments here back home again, just to get more games so that I can improve my game so much and get it going, for this year. And just want to play a lot of futures and stuff. Yeah.
Okay, Dixon, thank you so much for your time and
You're welcome.
congratulations.
Cheers. Thank you.
Hello, you guys. My name is Larushka Kruger. This is our second senior tournament of the year. We actually had quite a few entries. We had 22 men and 10 women, which is amazing because we usually have about 4 or 5. So it was good competition for them. We started yesterday. We had a couple of tough matches, 3-setters. It was a good day. So today we have the semifinals behind me. The men are playing semifinals currently. And tomorrow we're going to play all the finals, the singles and the doubles, men and women. Thank you.
Hi, I'm Genevieve Beserenhout, and I'm one of the finalists in the Women's Senior Tournament this weekend. I'm really proud of the way I played today, the semifinals. I beat Leandre Lowe 6-1, 6-1. I executed what I wanted to do, and I'm a bit nervous for tomorrow's final and excited. I just want to play my tennis and see if what I practice is paying off. And also I'm excited to play our semifinals doubles today with my partner Marie van Skalkwyk. And I just want to practice our doubles for the upcoming Region 5 games in July.
Hi, I'm Marie van Skalkwyk. I played semifinals today against Larushka Kruger. I beat her 6-1, 6-love, and I'm really excited for the doubles and the final tomorrow on Sunday.
Well, the two young ladies, Juanita Besaidenout and Marie van Skalkwyk, took on each other in the finals of the NTA Senior Tournament. Mind you, both these young girls are below the ages of 16, and they are here competing in the finals of an NTA Senior Tournament. Juanita Besaidenout finished as runner-up after losing to Marie van Skalkwyk. This was on Sunday, and these were a few of the words that Juanita shared after the match.
Okay, we are here with Genevieve Bezudenhout. She is the runner of the second senior tournament. She was also the runner of the first senior tournament. Genevieve, how does that feel?
This tournament, I feel really proud. I played better than the last senior tournament, even though the last one I took her to a third set. But this time, I played more variation, slices, drops, volleys. You know, I'm practicing all my shots, and I'm really proud of the way I played. It was a really tough match. I had to be very fit in this match because the ball is not just gonna um, finish after 2 points. So I I tried to do my best, and I'm really happy with myself and the improvement. And also, I wanna wish Marie also congratulations. She did good. She won, and yeah, I'm hoping next time I will just make it that extra bit tougher for her. And yeah, it's a little bit sad that I lost, but there's always a winner and there's always a loser. But you learn from every match.
Oh, Genevieve, thank you so much.
Well, the Namibia Chess Federation this weekend hosted the National Junior Chess Championship at Windhoek Gymnasium on Friday and on Saturday. We caught up with the Vice President to just give us an update on what his thoughts were of this year's tournament.
Good afternoon all. My name is Berdian Bekes. I'm the acting chess president of the Namibia Chess Federation. We are here today. We've got about 430 players from all over Namibia, from all the regions, maybe not all, but most of them, playing from ages under 8 up to under 20. And this is called the Junior Open, where the top 8 players will then qualify for the Junior Closed, which will happen in May in Swakopmund, where they play out to represent Namibia continentally and internationally. Yes, we're very proud to have this day because it's quite a huge number of players who actually participated. Bank Windhoek is our main sponsor. And then let me also acknowledge others like the NSSU and Namstyle, Namib Mills, even Windhoek Gymnasium. I mean, this wonderful facility we got. Yeah, so we want to acknowledge all our sponsors, and we would like to invite other sponsors to come on board too. Yeah, so we are wrapping up. What you see behind me is the final round. After this one, we will have the prize giving, where the top 8 will be announced who will participate in the Junior Closed, and then we will choose our Namibian team from that. So thank you for watching, and please support chess. Thank you.
Well, just a quick update before we do go for a break. The Brave Warriors have safely arrived in Malawi before their World Cup qualifier match. They're scheduled to take on Malawi on Thursday in the first match, and then they also face Equatorial Guinea in their second match. The Brave Warriors look solid, and they could have an historic chance of qualifying for the World Cup, but we will have to see how it goes against the likes of Malawi and Equatorial Guinea, and we just wish them good luck from the sports team. Well, we'll be going for a short break, and we'll be back with the weekend drop. Okay, cool. So before we do go for an ad break, there's still a lot of focus and a lot of sports to look at. For example, the FNB Volleyball for All that took place over the weekend. That was a lovely event full of people. And here we have the tournament director that just gives us an insight on how packed and how enjoyable the Volleyball for All tournament was over the weekend.
Right, we just finished this FNB DTS Volleyball for All tournament with 192 six-a-side teams, and the winner of this competition were the Sky Hunters in the six-a-side, and in the four-side competition we had the African Sports Cups. So it was a day of about 550 matches, and these matches were played in 10 minutes intervals. So we had really a great tournament here with so many teams with full spirit and we had a nice weather. So we are so happy to have this tournament, and yeah, that's basically the competition how it was today.
So as we all know that the NTV team was down at the coast over the weekend, where we had a lot of rugby action taking place. The Coastal Derby between FNB Kudus and FNB Dolphins was the exciting fixture that took place in the coast. And then we also had a couple of games in Windhoek with the likes of Grootfontein coming to Windhoek and getting the best or getting the maximum points against Trasco United. And we also saw, I think, the shock result of the weekend, similar to Manchester City's draw against Brighton, was Western Suburbs beat Unam. Let that sink in. I don't know how much you guys know about rugby, but Western Suburbs haven't been that great over the past few seasons, and they got the best of Unam in their opening match. And the Wanderers did what they usually do, travel down to the south, took on Rehoboth, and they also comfortably won there. But we do have the highlights of the Coastal Derby, so please do stay tuned as we have a look at those highlights.
Right, and we're watching the highlights package of the FNB teams taking part in the Herbie Fransman Cup, and the first try is by Aston Malungua from the Kudus. Breakaway try, excellent running by the team. And in reply, the Kudus, they spring back. The try was scored by the lock, Jerome Schumann, and converted. But the next try, it was all one-way traffic by the Kudus. Ashton getting 5 tries, but unfortunately a knock-on, and that resulted in the Kudus getting information in the early yellow card. As I said, there were 3 yellow cards in the match, but Chris Langenhoven going through, barging over for the second try for the Kudus. Another good run by the Kudus, and another try for the forwards. Another back line, another movement by the back of the scrum. And well worked. And the man, 8th man, PJ Walters, getting that try. You've got to be in the position at the right moment at the right time, and that was it. Excellent try. And that man, fullback Aston Mukulawango, going down for one of his 7 tries. Excellent movement, excellent running, and managed to pick up the loose ball and dot it down. 5 conversions by fly-off Michael Koopman. Good running rugby, and there goes our man Aston again. And try scored by Lloyd Jacobs, replacement. Excellent movement by the team. And he has the comeback. Cameron Lloyd Jacobs, DeAndre Blakey, number 20, on the go again, but unfortunately lost forward. One of many lost forward opportunities by, and Joshua Jacobs, the guilty person. There's our man again, but unfortunately the try was not to be allowed.
Well, those were highlights that were definitely enjoyable to watch. Unfortunately, a very one-sided match. Speaking of one-sided, we have one that's not one-sided. I think this was one of my favorite results of the weekend. I know I'm from Grootfontein and I'm not being biased or anything, but wonderful performance by Grootfontein, getting their first win in the tournament against a good, strong Trasco United sides. And we have 3 of the tries from the match. So just a short highlight package compiled by Andrew Pullman. Please enjoy. Vickers Jacobs leading Grootfontein to a wonderful win there. If we have a look at the results from over the weekend, you can see in the first match, Kudus beat Dolphins 55-7. Rio Falcon lost to Wanderers 61-23. And then United and Grootfontein, a very, very close encounter. Grootfontein just running away with that one with 1 point, securing a 24-23 victory. And in, I think, the shock of the weekend, apart from the Grootfontein game, Western Suburbs getting the best of UNAM and winning that game 24-22. Very, very close encounter. And then if we have a look at the log, I mean, it's only after the first round of matches. FNB Rehoboth still hasn't been involved, but they'll be jumping into the fixtures this weekend. Kudus sit on top of the table, Wanderers in second, Grootfontein sit in third, FNB Western Suburbs sit in fourth, and then we can see Trasco United in fifth. Dolphins, yet another tough season for them to have to show mettle and show resilience because they ended last in the last season as well. And then looking forward to the fixture that we can expect next weekend. We have Dolphin taking on Western Suburbs. That's our first match. That's at Swakopmund. And then we have Grootfontein taking on Kudus. I think that's going to be a very tough match, but that match is definitely going to be available and up on DSTV channel 285 and GoTV channel 25 as we will be live streaming that game. And then we have Rehoboth taking on United. United travel all the way to Rehoboth, and then UNAM will be looking to get some points on the scoreboard as they take on Rio Falcons. So yeah, those are the matches that we have lined up for the weekend, and we'll be going for a short break before we are braced by Ari Hogad.
Imagine something so ahead of its time. It was designed to fit in with a future that hasn't happened yet.
Great Scott.
That future is here. Get it.
Feel like I should. Feel like I should go. Good day everyone, time for international sports news, and it is soccer news first. And a good weekend, a good Sunday for Newcastle United, winning their first title in 70 years. That is the first major trophy in domestic football in England, and they won the Carabao Cup by beating Liverpool by 2-1. And the last time they won a major trophy, a domestic major trophy in Britain, was the 1955 FA Cup. And what happened in the game was it was Dan Burn that scored in the 45th minute just before half-time, and then just after half-time, 52nd minute, it was Alexander Isak that made it 2-0. It was Liverpool that scored in injury time to make it 2-1. It was Federico Chiesa that scored that goal. Liverpool now focus on the English Premier League. They're leading in that, but more pressure on them. Over the weekend, it was Arsenal that had a good win against Chelsea. That was an away win for Arsenal. Important 3 points for them. They're within 12 points now. All the teams have played 29 games, and it is Liverpool on 70 points. It is Arsenal on 58, and then Nottingham Forest also winning over the weekend on 54 league points. What's happening next in the English Premier League? It is on the 1st of April only. It is Arsenal at home against Fulham, Nottingham Forest at home against Manchester United, and then it is Liverpool that have a difficult game against Everton, but that's a home game for Liverpool on the 2nd of April. On to tennis news on the WTA Women's Tour, and it is a new sensation, and that is Mira Andreeva of Russia. She won the Indian Wells tournament, beating world number 1 Aryna Sabalenka. That is quite an achievement. She won in 3 sets. It's Mira Andreeva that won a consecutive thousands tournament. She also won in Dubai, and now she's up 5 positions on the world rankings. She's in the top 10. She's number 6 in the world rankings now. In the men's side of Indian Welsh, it was Jack Draper of Britain. A great performance by him in the whole tournament, and he beat Holger Rune in the final by 6-2, 6-2. Quite comfortable. His biggest win probably in the semi-final when he beat Carlos Alcaraz. He beat him in 3 sets in that game. To close off today's international sports news, it is Formula 1 racing news. The first one is done. The first of 24 Formula 1 races concluded the Australian Grand Prix. Much anticipated. It was Lando Norris that won in a McLaren. He won from start to finish. And the next Grand Prix will be this coming weekend, so there's no rest for the drivers. They go straight to China. It will be the Chinese Grand Prix this coming Sunday, the 23rd of March. And also news from Ferrari is that Lewis Hamilton was not happy with his first race for Ferrari. He came in 10th, also Ferrari as a whole. Charles Leclerc 8th in the Australian Grand Prix, and it was Lewis Hamilton that said that he battled with control and speed throughout the Grand Prix. Hopefully he will do better in China. The one after that will be Japan. That's international sports news for today. Hope you have a great sport day, and we talk international sport again tomorrow. Goodbye.
Well, viewers, those are all the updates that we had for you on the Sports Wrap show today. Sports Wrap will be back again tomorrow, same time, same place. Goodbye.